Hey, welcome back. Maria, did you ever take a pottery class?
Not an official class, but I've tried my best to make my own little wonky coffee mug.
Yeah.
Not on a wheel though, just kind of by hand.
Okay, well, trying your best is all you can hope
That's
for.
all I got.
I definitely took high school pottery, but I did hand building as well because I was never patient enough to do wheel throwing. But there's this great pottery studio called Tang Ceramics. It's in Fremont, and I wanted to give it a try again. So check out how I did.
So you're on the hunt for a good indoor winter activity, and why not try something creative? Today we are at Tang Ceramics in Fremont, and we're gonna do just that. Thank you so much for having us in your space today. Kind of tell me the story of how you got started with pottery and how Tang Ceramics came to be.
Pretty much started the business with a $100 wheel and a $100 kiln when I was living out in the peninsula, working as a production potter, doing a small-time farmer's market. Worked my way up to starting to teach, growing my studio spaces.
Tell me kind of about everything that you offer here.
Yeah, so here at the studio we do a variety of programming from private to group classes. We have studio memberships for people that work independently, and I do outreach programming, and I have a scholarship program.
Tell me more about the people that come here. Is it just adults? Can kids come? Who comes here?
Yeah, so general public are all welcome. I love working with all ages. We cater to mature young adults as well.
Okay.
And
I don't know if I'm a mature young adult, but I'm going to try today.
we're going to have some fun later today.
You're going to teach me some things today. What are we going to make today?
So I was going to work with you on the wheel today. We're going to work together on the wheel. And what kind of vision do you have for yourself? What do you want to make? So I love catering my classes to whatever students' visions are.
I'm always on the hunt for a ceramic mug, so I guess I'll just try to make it myself. Let's do it.
Sounds great. I think this is why it's called throwing, because it's the only time you actually throw. You want to throw your clay down into the center of the wheel.
All right.
Now, there's a lot of vocabulary in ceramics, and I don't know the origins of it all, but I think that's the origin of throwing.
Yeah.
So if you miss your mark, that's okay. Just go ahead and move it into the center as much as possible.
Just kind of scoot it over.
Yep, rotate the wheel. Set yourself up for success by centering the clay as much as possible before you get going.
Okay.
You always want lots of water on your hands and on the clay. Enough so that your hands are always easily gliding and sliding on the clay. If it ever gets rough, dry, or sticky, go back to your water as necessary. Now I know I'm centered when I can put my finger anywhere on the clay and there's no wobbles or inconsistencies. I know I'm not centered when the clay looks like this and my hands are moving everywhere. Now we didn't even start off that bad because we centered the clay as much as possible before even getting going. Maybe I want a narrower base for my mug. I can bring it in with my wrists and cone up the clay. And then bring it back down into the appropriate width that I want for my mug. So that's our base width of our centered mound. We have our mound centered. Our next step on our way to our cylinder, on our way to our mug, is opening. With that ring finger, I then guide that down with the middle finger until I have a 1/4 inch depth from the bottom. Notice how my elbows are still inside my body, my wrists are down together. Now, after doing this for 30 years, I know what that depth is needed and feels like for that 1/4 inch. After I got my 1/4 inch depth with my 2 fingers, I'm gonna create my internal base width. Out to 4 o'clock, pushing down at that inside edge and moving the clay back in. I'm moving a minuscule amount of clay from the center to that inside-outside edge and back again. Not creating any new depth, flattening, leveling, compressing. So moving up quickly, I intentionally leave those finger marks in the piece and then come off very gently. So to remove the piece from the wheel, I use my wire tool, underscore the piece, keeping it taut and tight, pulling down towards myself. And then I'll use this pair of pot lifters to gently invite the piece to come off and put it on my board to firm and dry for later.
That's awesome.
Now it's your turn.
I'm so excited. Let's do it.
All right, so go ahead, have a seat here, and I want you just to familiarize yourself with the wheel. What does the pedal feel like?
Okay, time for a throw. Just smack it
That's
down.
right. Yeah, just aim for the center. And go ahead and close inside your mouth.
Oh, it's in a lot of spots.
Oh, it sure is.
All right.
All right, good. You're good. Gently go ahead and put it on the board here. Nice
Look
job.
at that.
Good job.
I'm really excited.
Hey, it's
I
good.
honestly didn't think
Thank you.
It is good.
Okay, if you want to check out a class at Tang Ceramics, you can find all that info on our website at fox13seattle.com/studio13live. Can you say it louder? How did it turn out?
It was so good. You were talking it down like crazy, and it looks so cute.
I guess I'm just not that confident in my artistic abilities, but that doesn't matter, right? All you got to do is try, and I had a
No.
really fun time there.
It really makes me want to go. Good job, Carly.
Thank you so much, and you should.
Yeah.